I did put jalapeno in mine and it definitely gives it this little kick. It's like a spicy margarita without any of the regrets. Hello, my darling angels. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Jenna, and I have an online crystal shop called Pretty Crystals where I sell crystals for healing, happiness, harmony, and home decor. I also now have a course for you if you are someone who has been thinking of starting your own divine online crystal shop. I've created a 6-module self-guided lifetime access course with all of the information that I've learned in my experience of growing a 6-figure shop in just 1 year. And all of the info will be linked below for you, and of course I'm here for you if you do have any questions for me. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my personal crystal collection, which is very exciting because when I do get video requests, 9 times out of 10, this is what the request is for. So here we are. I'm going to take you through all of my pieces and what they mean to me, and I really hope you enjoy. I hope you're doing well. We just finished up our Pretty Crystal 11-day meditation challenge and I am feeling so good. And then yesterday we made our crystal, my abs are so sore because I have been working the abs more than I ever have before, and oh, let me tell you. Yesterday we made our Pretty Crystal water. If you haven't seen that video, it is up and I am just living for this. It literally makes me feel so high vibe and so amazing and refreshed and recharged. And I'm just like, I'm so grateful for this water. I love it. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I figure we could start with the smaller pieces and work our way up because you probably already know I do have some very large babies, but I also have a lot of smaller ones, and I want to start with my wallet crystals. Wallet crystals is just a term I've always used for the crystals that we put in our wallets. I think our wallets are very important hubs. It's just a little like money manifesting tip too. Make sure you love and appreciate and respect your wallet and that it's nice and clean and organized, and then you can bring in your crystal babies to help you manifest. So the first wallet piece that I have is actually one that I used in my crystal water, and that is a long Lemurian wand. I always say this, but I need to do some research on Lemuria. Actually, a book I just got that was recommended to me by one of you, Mallory, has a whole chapter in Lemuria, and I think it's funny because I've been asking for some info on that, and then she ended up recommending me this book. So I have to read that chapter. But anyway, it's a Lemurian wand, stunning, and I keep that in my wallet to kind of amplify all of the other intentions that I'm putting in there, and that is actually why I chose it for the crystal water, just so it could like amplify that Veracruz piece that is in there as well, and amplify my intention and in turn bring those blessings to me. Then of course also in the crystal water is that beautiful Veracruz amethyst, which Veracruz amethysts, they really have stolen my heart. And I was doing my intention with those two pieces, like there were literally like chills like running up and down my body. It was so crazy. So Veracruz amethyst, third eye chakra, crown chakra, like those are some divine little babies. I love them, so highly recommend getting your hands on a Veracruz piece. I actually do have a few available right now as well that are just so beautiful. The other two I have, first off, is this little rutilated quartz heart. So I got these hearts a while back and they were kind of not one of a kind, but I knew that these were special and I probably wouldn't be able to get my hands on them again. I sold a lot of them to you and I kept one little baby for myself. I probably am due for like a cleaning out of my wallet, so this is good that I'm doing this. Next up, I have a little citrine. You have to have a piece of citrine in your wallet. You probably know citrine is known as the money manifestor, the abundance manifestor. Citrine is just, oh, so lovely. It really is just like these bursts of like sunshine. Those are all the pieces I keep in my wallet currently. Next up, I have two butterflies. We love butterflies over here, of course. And the first one is a rose quartz butterfly. I sold a lot of these to you, so some of you may have them, but I think this is the perfect piece for crystal water. I actually was planning on using this for my crystal water yesterday, and then I just got like very re-inspired by the Vera Cruz. But this rose quartz butterfly, of course, I had to keep one for myself, and I just love it. I'm like choking in this thing, I swear. It's so tight on my neck. It's like such a weird shirt, but also cool. I don't know. Let me know what you think. These are supposed to go under your boobs, but they don't fit under my boobs, so we're just doing this, and I don't know. We're working with it. This is our next little butterfly baby. So precious and special. I sold a lot of these to you as well, so some of you may have them. And this is Trolite, a crystal that I'm not very familiar with, to be honest with you, but when I saw these butterflies and the way they were shaped, I thought they were so special, and I knew I had to keep one for myself. Next up, I have this little opalite angel. Again, angels are very special to me. I can't remember if I got this in Oregon or Sedona, but I got it when I was traveling. I do like to pick up little crystals when I am traveling to kind of bring home the energy of that place with me, the energy of my memories there. It's very symbolic and just special. So I know I got this in one of those places. My hair is like all over the place today and very annoying, if I might say so myself. These I got when I was in Oregon, and I could not resist because to me they looked like beautiful shimmering wings. I think it's like so incredible that Mother Nature creates things that look like this, and this is just popping in my head right now, but just another reminder, like, we are created from the same energy that creates these crystals. So make sure you are looking in the mirror at yourself with the same admiration that you do pieces like this. You are so, so, so beautiful, just like all of our crystal babies. So just a little reminder for you and myself. This next piece you may recognize from a video a few weeks back when we went crystal shopping in Nevada.
It's really wild.
I actually met up with a guy who I am trying to go to his plot of land to get some rose quartz with him, and his friend was there with him and sold me this piece of optical calcite. Now, I didn't know what it was when I got it. I just knew it was gorgeous and was full of the most incredible rainbows, and the second I posted on my stories and asked what it was, like 20 people messaged me that I was optical calcite. So thank you for looking out for me when it comes to the pieces I don't know. And it really is just freaking magnificent. I would love like a huge piece like this. That would be amazing. Some angel wings, optical calcite angel wings. As I said that, it's 112. It was 111 when I said that. First off, I have this little tower that I have had for a very long time, and you may know this about me, but I love the dream world. I feel very connected to dreams. Oh my god. Oh my god. I wish you could see this. Okay, so there's a guy out there with like a very nude shirt on, but it has like a black print on it, and he came out here and he's on the phone and he's smoking a cigarette, and it literally looked like he was naked because his shorts are nude too, but with like a chest full of hair. Like, that's just kind of the visual I got in my head, and I was just like, oh my god. Anyway, he's wearing clothes, it's all good. So this I've had for a very long time. This is one of those pieces that's just so sentimental to me because I've done so much dream work with it. So again, I resonate heavily with the dream world. I have been lucid dreaming since I was a little girl. As I've gotten older, I've done lots of astral travel, and I just have so many memories of waking up after sleeping with this crystal and having had the craziest dream experiences. So ever since then, it's like I just associate amethyst with dreams and the dream world, and this piece in particular, we've done many cool things together. These two pieces are from a dear friend of mine. His name is Justin. We met here on YouTube, and he actually came to California God, I don't even know when the hell that was, a couple years ago, 3 years ago maybe, and we met and we went out to lunch, and he's like the sweetest, kindest, most gentle man in the whole wide world, and he sent me these 2 pieces on 2 separate occasions, so they're very special to me. I will be forever keeping these little babies. The last smaller amethyst that I have to share with you is this beautiful druzy amethyst. I got this when we went to Oregon, which was a very wild trip for a couple of reasons. Every time I've gone there, actually, it's pretty crazy. One trip, my car got crashed into by a bus. We were not in it, thank God. We were shopping, and when we got back to the car, it was just like obliterated. So that was wild. And then I believe it was the second time that I went to this place in Oregon to do my crystal shopping, and literally the day after we left, the very, very devastating fires happened there, and we missed it by literally less than 24 hours. Thank God that they were all okay, but their crystal warehouse that I used to shop in literally burned to the ground, which was devastating and so sad and so heartbreaking. The good news is that they are rebuilding. They have a new warehouse. This is actually one of the wholesalers that is part of the crystal course, pretty successful crystal business. So if you're interested in purchasing the course, just know that there is a long list of wholesalers there for you, this being one of them, and they are reopening in September. So I am probably going to go out there again in September, do some shopping, and that's really exciting, and I'm just so happy for them that they are rebuilding. On a more positive note, we did get these beautiful druzy amethyst pieces, which not only are they so rare and delicious and amazing, but that mine that they were mined out of in the 80s is now closed. So this is again another piece that I feel very like it's just needs to be with me forever. And again, I know a lot of you have some of these pieces as well, which is also very special because we're like connected in that way too. Next up, let's talk about selenite, my favorite crystal in the whole wide world. Always do have to have at least one big wand because, I mean, I don't even have to tell you, you know how much I love selenite and how I do my selenite sweep, and just doing this, like, it's literally the most uplifting thing to me. I don't know, it's just crazy. Call it what you want. I also have about 1,000 of these little wands. I've done sales before where I do like bundles of 4, mainly because what's really nice about selenite is that you can place it on either each corner of your bed or in each corner of your room, and it can create this really beautiful grid of light for you, of protection, and just keep things nice and cleansed and high vibe. If you do want me to do these bundles again, I totally can. I do have a lot. I probably have 100 of these ones, but I'm just like a selenite hoarder. What can I say, I guess. Rose quartz, of course, another staple, the crystal of self-love, and self-love is something that is so important to me, and I think it should be the cornerstone of our lives is not the right word. What am I trying to say? I think it should be at the forefront of all of our lives. I think it is the answer to so many things, and I've just been on like a crazy self-love journey for so long now, and it's changed my life. So rose quartz I really do associate with self-love, and of course it's beautiful, it's pink, it's feminine, it's amazing, and I just love it. So I do have a few pieces of rose quartz. First one being this rose quartz coaster, another piece that I've sold to a lot of you. This rose quartz coaster is amazing because it can charge your already beautifully charged crystal water, and it's just stunning. Okay, the next rose quartz piece that I want to show you is actually the ashtray right here. I have had this for quite a bit. Has it been a year already? I sold a few of them, but this one has just not sold. So she's been with me for so long, so I consider her a part of my collection, and that is what I burn my sage from. She really is technically still for sale if you are interested. But again, with pretty crystals, I mean, pretty crystals is my whole life, so the inventory kind of turns into my personal collection sometimes, and then I sell it, and then I hoard things. Like, again, it's just kind of this cycle. So right now I do feel like this bowl is part of my personal collection, but technically she is for sale. So I did want to share that with you. Next up, I have two beautiful rose quartz towers. These are the most high quality rose quartz that I have ever seen. They are from Brazil. They're from one of my favorite wholesalers, and they're so deep and pink and beautiful. You just can't go wrong with these. They're so magnificent, feminine, stunning. All the words, all the words, all the things. This tower, you may remember a couple weeks ago, I went shopping and I bought it to sell, but I really fell in love with it. I don't know, loved it. So she's by my bed and a part of my collection. Next up, we have this sparkly baby. She is from a trip that I did to Santa Barbara. You may have been there with me on my live sales that I did down there, and we just found the most beautiful quartz clusters. And this was one piece that didn't sell, and I just fell in love. So she has turned into one of my personal beauties. Let's start with the amethyst cathedrals that you may know are very near and dear to my heart. If you've been with me, you know that okay, so here's the story with these guys. I had a customer that wanted a pair of amethyst cathedrals. He was moving into a new home and he wanted a really big statement pair of cathedrals. So I started looking around and I found these two. They ended up not being to his liking. They ended up not being big enough, but I still wanted to get them because I figured I could sell them, and it had always been my dream to, you know, carry very large pieces for pretty crystals and home decor statement pieces, to be exact. That's kind of always been my vision with pretty crystals. One of them ended up selling right away actually, and then she had like a family emergency. She told me her dog needed emergency surgery, so the sale kind of ended up falling through. In hindsight, after, I don't even know how long it's been, but now that they've been with me so long, I swear they have become part of my energy field, and that is the really cool thing with crystals. They really do morph into, you know, your energy, and my plan is to just keep them. I might be moving again in a few months, which is in the works, and I will keep you posted on that when I kind of know stuff a little more for sure, but I think I will be holding on to these for a while. Next, let's talk about my big clear quartz cluster. Oh, this piece is so sentimental. This is probably a piece that could make me cry because this was my first large statement piece that I purchased for myself. I got this piece at a gem fair in Sacramento, and I actually have a whole video recorded where I did a crystal haul. It was one of my first, if not the very first crystal haul that I ever did, and I talked about how I was basically gifted this piece. A really sweet man who was working there was like, hey, do you want this for this amount of money? And it was literally like nothing, and they gave it to me, and I just felt like it was a gift from the heavens. Last but not least is this beautiful big rose quartz piece that I actually got in California from the man who I am in the works of going to his mine. And if you watch my videos, you probably saw that a few weeks ago when I went to meet up with him. So this piece of rose quartz is from his plot of land. As you can tell, it's a very high quality, beautiful, gemmy piece. My mom and I actually got this together. We were shopping and we saw it, and then we left, and then she was like, I feel like we need that piece of rose quartz, and I was like, I feel like we do too. So I like literally turned the car right around and we got it. And I'm very strong physically, and I cannot even budge this piece of rock. It would just be impossible to ship it, and even hard if one of you wanted to like come pick it up. So I have a feeling when I move, I will somehow bring that to my mom and give it to her. But again, hopefully we can go get more pieces like that, a little smaller of course, but it's still in the works. This guy's so sweet, and he sends me these like really long text messages. All right, loves, that does it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed today's little personal crystal collection. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Leave me a thumbs up. That means so much. And yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought, what you want to see in the future. Turn that bell on so you know when I post. I'm working hard at bringing you 2 videos every week. And I think I mentioned this before, but I am going to be traveling in August and bringing you 2 videos from Hawaii. So I hope you will come to Hawaii with me and join in on my travels. Come follow me on Instagram if you're not already at Pretty Crystals. It's a really nice place, if I do say so myself, and that is a lot in part to you, of course. Oh, let me cheers ya. I went back to like basic natural nails today, and I'm so happy. It feels so good to not have those claws anymore, and I just feel free. And I literally, at this point in time, I never want fake nails again. Cheers to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.